y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today with a food vlog, a getting back on track diet and exercise vlog. This is how I eat when I'm getting back on track. And I, in fact, have just gotten back on track. I had just really gotten sloppy with my eating. I was making bad choices. I was kind of eating whenever I wanted to. And that's probably the story with a lot of us coming off Christmas. But I started back in October and really stayed off track for about 3 months and gained 7 pounds. But really the pounds don't matter. I have used this method, losing 10 pounds, 20 pounds, and when I got pregnant, close to 80 pounds. It always works. I always end up feeling really good on it. And the diet's going really good. I've been back on track about 2 weeks. I've lost the majority of my weight. The clothes are fitting better, feeling better. With the workouts, I am doing my cardio at home now on a Peloton, and I love it. I'm doing 5 times a week, 30 minutes a time. And then the weights, we're going to get back on track together because I'm still not back on track with that. So we will definitely get back on track together with the weights, and I'll show y'all what I've done with the cardio and the diet, and I'm feeling really good. I'm just going to jump right into this, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Good morning, y'all. Okay, for the first day of this vlog, I thought I would show you what I put in my coffee, because we all know the coffee can add up. It can add calories, too much fat, even carbs. And I always make it this way, and it never starts chunking me up. So I'm gonna point you down and I'll show you what I put in my coffee. Okay, I use Folgers half calf because I tend to get real jittery. So I'm gonna get my half calf. And then I usually do Coffee Mate, but my husband got me this at Target and it's fine. And I just get as much of that as I want. And then I use, monk fruit. And it really does taste just like sugar. And I get as much as I want of it. Like, this is a 1/4 cup. I get about that much. That's how I do my coffee. I will be back here in a little bit to check back in. Okay, y'all. I wanted to kind of touch base on my workouts. So where I am with getting back on track, I'm good with cardio because I got this Peloton. It's easy. It's not easy, but I go get on it every day and I love it. I do 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week, and I'm feeling so much better. When I wasn't doing any cardio, my energy suffered, my mood suffered, and it does boost my weight loss. When I'm doing my cardio like I'm supposed to, the weight does start falling off much easier. I'm 53 now, so if I'm not working out, it is sticking to me like glue. Just a little bit of an extra padding, and the cardio helped that fall off. The weights, I haven't gotten back on track real good with the weights yet. I'm gonna get back on the weights, and we'll either be doing free weights here, or we may go to my new gym. I haven't been to it yet, and my new gym opened. But I'm gonna go get on my Peloton, and then I'm going to lunch with some friends. I'll report back what I eat. I'm gonna go do my cardio, and I will check back. So I hope y'all are having a good day. Okay, y'all, I just got back from lunch and we went to a Mexican food restaurant, and that makes it so easy. I get the same thing every time I go. When I'm maintaining, I do it a little bit different than when I'm getting back on track. So I ordered a side salad with ranch, pretty much 0 carb, and then I got a lunch portion of chicken fajitas. I ate the chicken, I ate the onions and the peppers that come with that. I ate the pinto beans because I wanted a little bit of carb. And I left the rice. I did not eat the rice. I didn't eat any tortillas. If I was maintaining right now, just on a normal day, I would eat corn tortillas, never flour, because of the carbs and the gluten for me. But I would never eat the flour, but I would eat 3 corn tortillas just on a normal day. Today, I didn't have any tortillas, just ate the chicken, the veggies, the salad, and the beans. That's great carb, great protein. You know, not a whole lot of calories, but just a healthy amount. It was just a real good, healthy lunch, and I feel great. So anyway, that was my lunch, and I will check back here in a little bit. So tonight I'm having creamy crock-pot white chicken chili. This is very heavy on the chicken. It's got lots of protein in it. It's got great northern beans, chilies, corn. It's got half and half, reduced fat cream cheese, so it has a little bit of fat, which I don't mind. That helps it kind of stick with me through the night. It's got good carbs, it's got good protein, and then I'm having that with a salad. This is just a spring mix because I need to go grocery shopping for more veggies. So I'm doing a whole bunch of spring mix. And then tonight I'm going to have ranch on top of it because it's no added carbs. If I was just maintaining right now and not worried about it, I would eat Thousand Island. This is my favorite, but I'm not gonna have this right now because it's got a lot of added sugar. So right now I'm gonna have the ranch on top of a bunch of spring greens, some good protein, and that will be my dinner. I am also going to be taking my Alive vitamin. This is the only time I'll show it to you, but I always take this at some point through the day. And it's got orchard fruits, garden veggies, and daily greens blends. I think it helps me get a little bit of extra green and enzymes and stuff. I will either check back when I have a snack or in the morning. Y'all have a good evening. Okay, I wanted to come on and do something just on this first day of the vlog, and I won't show it again, but I do it every single night. So just know I'm doing it even though I'm not vlogging it because it's just decaf. But in that decaf, every night I put 2 big spoons of the Cool Whip, really big. And I would do the Ready Whip also, but I cannot control myself with that. I end up just squirting that, spraying it in my mouth. So I do 2 big spoonfuls of the Cool Whip and I do 1 cup of decaf. And recently I've gone back to drinking a kind of decaf that is delicious that I wanted to tell you about. It's the Taste of San Antonio. And I get that at H-E-B, but I can link it because I know I have found this on Amazon before and it's delicious. It's a taste of cinnamon, chocolate, and vanilla. So it's delicious. So just know every night I'm having a cup of decaf with quite a bit of Cool Whip in it. So just wanted to let y'all know that, and y'all have a good evening. Good morning, y'all. Okay, so I've had my coffee, got ready, and I'm about to go get on the Peloton. And today I'm gonna do some weights. And what I'm gonna do is 5, 7, and 10 pounds, and I'm gonna work each body part. And the way I time myself, I'm not gonna do sets and reps, I'm gonna do songs. I'm gonna do each body part for about 1.5 songs. I'll do 1.5 songs, and then I'll let the rest of that song run while I rest and get ready for my next body part. And I'll do buys, tries, back, shoulders, chest, abs, and legs. So that's what I'm gonna do today, 30 minutes on the Peloton, and then each body part for 1.5 songs. Before I go get on the Peloton, I'm grabbing a handful of the cocoa almonds and the craisins. 1 handful total of these. Hold on, I'll show you how much that is. Okay, it's that much. Because I really would like to work out fasted on an empty stomach, but my body does not like that. I have to have a little bit of sugar before I work out or I crash and it feels, kind of dangerous. So I get about that much. So I'll eat this while I'm working out on the Peloton and then I will be back and check in for breakfast. Y'all have a good morning. Okay, y'all, I had a really good workout. Great on the Peloton, 30 minutes. Then I did my weights like I told you I was going to. And let me just say about weights real quick. I can just do cardio and stay small or lose weight. Lose weight, get small. I can just do cardio and get a good mood lift and feel really good. The weights are for protection as I get older, to keep strength as I get older, just to be able to carry groceries, not injure myself. And it just keeps everything pulled in tight. And it's what takes the decades off your body because it pulls everything in tight like it was in our teenage years. Keeps all of this pulled in tight, keeps your arms pulled in tight. So it's just the whole package of fitness. So I can stay small on just cardio. And you can lose just with cardio, but it's the weights that pull everything in and give it that really nice shape. So anyway, that's just a little note for you on weights, and I'm going to show you what I'm having for breakfast. Okay, that's what I'm having, and this is a chicken salad sandwich. Hang on. This is a chicken salad sandwich. I always have chicken salad made and in the fridge, and then I put it on a char ciabatta roll. These are gluten-free. They have 150 calories and 32 carbs. I have to have carbs. I repeat that all the time, but it's worth repeating because I know there's going to be a lot of people out there like me. I have to have carbs or I feel horrible with a foggy head, no energy, and really start to feel ill. So if I just get this today, I would have gotten, my carbs, and that's going to get me between that 50 and 100 where I shoot to be. On that, I also have Famous Dave's spicy pickle chips. These are delicious with chicken salad, and they're just like a spicy bread and butter jalapeno kind of, just a little bit spicier. They're really good. And then I'm also having coconut milk and collagen, and I have the unsweet coconut milk. And then I use the Mouse collagen that I heard about from Ellis for Living. And so I'll just have that, my chicken salad sandwich. It's good carb, it's good protein, good vitamins and calcium. So this makes me feel great. Anyway, that is my morning check-in, and I will check back with y'all tonight. Hope you have a great day. Okay, wanted to let y'all know I'm getting a snack, and I'm having a chocolate cherry RX bar. These have 210 calories, 23 grams of carbohydrates, and 12 grams of protein. The carbs are kind of high on it, but I don't really mind because we haven't had that many today. We had the bread this morning, now we're gonna have this, but I go, 50 to 100 healthy carbs a day, so I don't mind this. We're still hovering right around 50, even with this, or 60. And this is what it looks like. So it's not gonna trick you into thinking it's a candy bar. But I do like it, and I like the chocolate cherry. So these just make me feel really good. They give me a little more energy, and it definitely will hold me till dinner, which is gonna be in about 2.5 hours. So grabbing this real fast, wanted to let you know, and I will be back. Okay, y'all, for dinner tonight, I'm having ground turkey. I cooked in the skillet, and when I cook that, I always kind of sear the outside and then flip it and do that same thing to the other side with salt and pepper, and then turn the heat down and cook it the rest of the way through. That's the turkey I use. I use 85% lean. I don't like it any leaner than that. And then a bunch of veggies. I've got sweet potatoes, but I was real careful with the amount because we had the ciabatta roll in the morning. That was about 35 carbs. And then the RX bar was another 25. So I'm being, I was kind of careful, but I still had some carb. And I count the carbs from starchy veggies, but the lower carb, like these out here, I don't count those carbs. Cauliflower, I don't count the carbs, tomatoes, and the peppers and things. Okay, this is just sliced up, different colors of peppers, mushrooms, and a little bit of squash. And I sprayed some coconut oil on it, and I will usually fill this with either coconut or olive oil, and I just spray it on my veggies and put sea salt and then just slide them in the oven. Dinner is the meal that I'm most careful with because it's right before bed, and if I've had any extra carbs during the day, like I consider that RX bar extra carbs, then I'm going to be more careful at night. So anyway, this is what I'm having for dinner, and I'll check back with you tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. Okay, I'm headed out the door. I'm gonna go run some errands real quick. And I grabbed this RX bar. It's in chocolate coconut. This came in yesterday, so I'm excited to try it. And I feel good grabbing these any morning because they're so pure. The ingredients on this are just so good. So grabbing one of these for a little energy till I can get back home, and then I'm gonna get on my Peloton and ride 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go run my errands, do my Peloton, and then I'll be back to check in for breakfast. Okay, y'all, I'm fixing to point you down and show you my breakfast, but I had a workout thought. When I did cardio today, it made me think of something. I have been back on track with cardio for about a month and a half, and in that month and a half, I have been pushing some and coasting some. Just kind of going by how I feel, but just trying to get there and move. Well, it's been a month and a half, and today I finally felt like pushing really hard, like turning up the tension and standing up on the bike. So I wanted to share that with you because it took a good month and a half or 2 months to really get back to wanting to push. And like with my weights yesterday, I had to kind of take it easy, but I'm still sore. I'm still gonna make gains, even though I'm not pushing myself too hard. I'm still gonna see good progression. And I saw that today with the bike. It's been a month and a half, and I've been really patient with myself, and today I really felt like pushing, and it felt great. So in the beginning, just give yourself some grace and understanding, and know you're not just going to jump in and really be killing it. But we're still making progress, even on days when you're just coasting. So I hope all that makes sense. Those were just some thoughts I had, and I'm going to point you down and show you my breakfast. Okay, so this morning I am having scrambled eggs. This is 1 egg and 1 white, and cherry tomatoes. I got cherry tomatoes and put them in a skillet and sauteed them with olive oil until they popped, and that makes them really sweet. I got that idea from a friend on Instagram, and it's delicious. So I sauteed the tomatoes and then put it in an egg and an egg white. And then I have a Fuji apple cut up, and then I have the same coconut milk and collagen that I had yesterday. And I'm having the apple instead of a bread. I choose a fruit or a bread, never both, because I don't want all the added sugars and carbs. So got some good protein and fat, a little fruit and veggie, and a little calcium, so that'll be really good. And I will check back with y'all at dinner. Okay, y'all, so this is dinner tonight, and I'm having a salad, sweet potatoes. For my meat, this is a recipe called honey garlic glazed salmon. Again, it is another Chunky Chef recipe. And then these are the same veggies I had last night. So let's talk about the carbs on this plate. That's 1/3 of a sweet potato, and that is 9 carbs. The salmon, I don't know the carbs in it, but when I was making it, the only really carby thing in it is honey. Has 1/4 of a cup of honey, but there's a lot of that sauce left in the pan. So I'm guessing for that, we're just gonna estimate 20 to 25, possibly. I don't count any of these carbs from these low sugar vegetables. Those are all free. The salad is just a spring mix with tomatoes and ranch. And the vegetables are peppers and squash. So for the day, our carbs are an RX bar for 23 carbs, an apple for 25, the sweet potato has 9, and that's a total of 57. So no matter really what the fish has, we're fine, because I'll go up to 100 and still maintain or lose slowly. So anyway, that's my dinner, and I will check back with y'all tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. Okay, so this morning I had an orthodontist appointment, so real fast as I ran out the door, I grabbed another RX bar. This is a different flavor, and no, this is not sponsored by RX bars, but this was so delicious. I would say this is as good as an Atkins bar. This is the chocolate sea salt, and one of you girls told me about it. It's almost as delicious as a candy bar. Anyway, I loved this RX bar, and now I am having, it's about 2 hours later, and I'm about to have breakfast. So I'm gonna point you down and I'm gonna show you what I'm having. Okay, this again is just one of those little sandwiches on the gluten-free ciabatta rolls. And today I have on this a cracked black pepper turkey breast by Oscar Mayer. So this is what I'm having for breakfast, and I will check back. Okay, y'all, I just did the bike and my weights, and I got a really good workout. And gonna have a little snack, mostly protein and very little carb, because I've already had the RX bar and the ciabatta bread, so I want to keep this really, pretty low carb. And so I'm having chicken salad and a few baby carrots. And this will hold me over till dinner and be delicious. So anyway, wanted to let y'all know I'm having a snack, and I will be back. Okay, so for dinner tonight, we are having a salad. And then I warmed up some of that salmon that I made a couple of nights ago and some hamburger meat. And I'm just gonna put it over the top of the salad. This is just a spring mix, and it's got a little bit of ranch in it. So I'm gonna put the meat on top, and it's got mushrooms in it too. I'm gonna put the meat on top and then kind of mix that up. And then I'm also gonna put in that some coleslaw, because that allows me to put less of the actual ranch dressing, and this adds some moisture to the salad, and it makes it delicious, a little bit sweet. I'm gonna add this to it. I'm gonna add a couple of cherry tomatoes, like a little handful of those. And that is what I'm having for dinner, and it will be delicious. And I don't really count any of the carbs in that because ranch doesn't have any carbs. The coleslaw, we have the carbs of the cabbage and then the spring mix and the tomatoes. Those are all negligible, so I really don't count any of the carbs for dinner. So we did really, really good today. So anyway, that is my dinner, and I will check back in the morning. Okay, y'all, and I think I'm going to end the vlog right there. I was going to do another day, but I think we're getting kind of long, and that gives you a real good idea of how I eat. If you want to, kind of get a day-by-day idea of how I eat, go on over to Instagram, and a lot of days I will post, dinner ideas or how I'm eating or my workout. So anyway, I'm going to end it there. And if you have any questions, put that down below. If you have any recipe ideas or ways that you stay on track, let us know that too. And that's all I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.